Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. What I'd love to do on this beautiful Sydney summer morning is to go through a book, and the book that I've elected for today's discussion is entitled The Science of Stuck, a book that was published on the 15th of March 2022 by an author named Britt. And this book, this analysis, this discussion piece is a research-based toolkit designed to help individuals overcome feelings of being stuck in various aspects of life, such as relationships, careers, and personal growth. The author, Frank, a licensed neuropsychotherapist, combines insights from neuroscience, psychology, and her professional experience to provide practical strategies for moving forward. So the first key message to come from this book and this author is where we look at and try to get a better understanding of anxiety as a signal. Frank emphasizes that anxiety functions like a check engine light in a car, signaling that something requires our attention. Rather than viewing anxiety as a disorder to be suppressed, it's essential to understand it as the brain's way of communicating underlying issues that need to be addressed. We look at the way the brain is wired and the fact that the brain's survival is based, and our survival is based on certain hard wiring. Our brains are wired primarily for survival and not happiness. This wiring can lead to behaviours that keep us stuck as the brain seeks to avoid perceived threats and to conserve valuable energy. Recognizing this can help in understanding why we might resist change or feel unmotivated from time to time. The author also goes on to twist and give us a different perspective, where she says that it's important to identify the hidden benefits of actually staying stuck. Frank discusses how certain behaviours, even those that are deemed negative, can have hidden benefits that make them extremely hard to change. For instance, staying stuck can protect us from the fear of failure or rejection. By acknowledging these hidden perks, we can better address and modify our behaviours from time to time. The author also goes on to debunk the myth of motivation. This book challenges the conventional belief that motivation is a prerequisite for action. Frank argues instead that taking small actions can create the necessary momentum and lead to genuine motivation and help us get to where we need to be. The author also goes on to talk about the role of trauma in feeling stuck. Trauma is described as brain indigestion, affecting our nervous system's ability to function optimally. Understanding that trauma can cause the nervous system to get stuck in an on anxious or off depressed state provides insight into our responses and offers a clear pathway to healing. At the end of the day, we need to embrace all the parts of ourselves is a key message from the author. Frank highlights the importance of acknowledging and integrating all aspects of ourselves, including those we may consider negative or shameful. This process, often referred to as shadow work, leads to a more authentic and fulfilling life. We move on to talk about the importance of setting boundaries and effective communication. The book provides practical tools for establishing healthy boundaries and improving our communication style and connection. Frank suggests creating agreements that outline guidelines for managing our disagreements, which can enhance relationship security and personal well-being. And the last key message to come from this author is that we need to take actionable steps to help us get unstuck. Frank offers a 7-step action plan to move from being stuck or experiencing the feelings of being stuck into taking productive and important action. This includes exercises that can be completed in just 5 minutes or less, making it accessible for individuals with varying degrees of time, energy, and motivation. And in conclusion, by understanding the brain's mechanisms and implementing these strategies, individuals can break free from inertia and help create a more meaningful change in their lives and hopefully live out and express themselves to the best of their ability. So thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Jim's 5am Club. Today I come to you from Meadowbank, where I'll be working throughout the day and hopefully bringing you a couple more episodes of Jim's 5am Club on my breaks. It's a beautiful day, a beautiful start to the last days of summer in the southern hemisphere, and we'll see how warm it gets and how wonderful this end part of summer can be. Take care and bye for now.